All right, so here's the thing. I bought this truck a little over a year ago. Awesome truck, best truck I've ever had. It's a 2012 F350 crew cab long bed with a 6.7 liter Powerstroke diesel. And yeah, whoever had it before I did really tricked it out really well. Awesome truck. I just love it. Love it more than I've ever had any other truck before. But here's one of the things. It wanders like a bugger on the highway. I've replaced all the linkages and all that business there, and came down to the only thing left was the gearbox. And so what I decided to do was go the expensive route and replace the gearbox with one of these RedHead gearboxes from up in Washington. And boy, they're pricey. But on the other hand, most people I've been talking to that have a truck similar to mine say the OEM gearboxes on these things are worthless. And particularly when you got it lifted and got the big tires on it like I have right there. So anyway, so we're pulling that gearbox out and putting in the new one, and see what kind of difference it makes. Alrighty, here we go. I just want to show you, this is the before picture, how much play, just sitting on the ground, no the engine off, and this is what it looks like right now. This is how much play I'm getting out of it, just sitting here. I was just watching a video, and this guy was having the same problem, only he was getting a whole 2 inches of play, but man, look at mine. It's really bad. And so the truck wanders a lot on the road. So yeah, it's gonna be a little more expensive to put that RedHead in there, but let me tell you, if it fixes this, I'm going to be one happy camper. I don't have to worry about running over people all the time. So yeah, it's pretty hard on especially these narrow roads we got around here with this big old truck and the way it wanders like that. So anyway, so we're going to spend the money and see what it looks like. Okay, so again, this is what we're looking at here. That's pretty bad. All right, we'll come back to this after it's installed. So, good morning. This is the morning after the installation of the new RedHead steering gearbox, and I just arrived at work, first run with it, and both really narrow lanes that I got to go through out in the country and then down the interstate, and I gotta say, not only am I very satisfied with this new gearbox, but I am just absolutely excited. I want to show you something to start with. Let's check this out. Here's the after picture. My camera won't go any, it won't, for some reason it's not zooming out far enough, but so it's a little awkward here, but check this out. You saw the before picture, here's the after. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Okay, here's the thing, like when I was going down the road in this big old humongous truck, the thing is, I'm pretty much zigzagging all the way down the road just to keep it in the center of the road, and anytime there's a curve in the road, I'm leaning at a quarter, completely, like a quarter steer on this thing just to keep it going around and, and not run over people and things and all that. And man, today coming in, it was just a pure joy, I'd have to say that it handles just about as good as any other vehicle, even with this, 1 ton and with with these big tires and all that. Boy, it just handled beautifully. The only thing I would say on it, I guess, is that it does take a little more effort to steer. I can feel how it is definitely a lot stiffer than the old gearbox. So it takes just a little bit more effort, but it's enough that it's noticeable. But man, absolutely worth it. Would I do it again? Oh man, I'm planning on doing it again because I've got another like a off-road monster vehicle that I built, and it has really bad oversteer issues too, and that's the only thing that really limits it to an off-road vehicle is the steering is just so bad on it. So I'm definitely going to be buying another one. So at any rate, if you got an oversteer issue on your vehicle and there's a RedHead solution for it, I highly recommend it. And I know, man, it cost me a lot. I had to figure out a way to get enough money to, put all that together, but yep, I'm really glad I did it. So to the RedHead folks, thank you for solving the problem and eliminating all the stress that I had in running this truck. And this is really the only issue I've had with this truck, and that's been solved. And so I'm just pretty fired up. Thank you for that, and yeah, go ahead, see those RedHead steering gears, guys, and see what they can do for you. Alrighty, thanks for watching, and enjoy.